My name is Stephanie and I'm the PR and influencer manager at Lazy Me Out. I actually originally was born in Bulgaria. I grew up in Switzerland, and then when I was 7, I came to the UK. I came with my mum and my dad, though they did sadly split as soon as we did get to the UK. But that's okay, because I got to have my wonderful stepdad, who I do consider as my dad, who was brought into my life. So I was super young. Of course, as any child going through divorce, I suppose, I was a little bit rebellious. I wasn't as warm at the start towards him. You know, over time just grew to love him and just really love the relationship that we have right now. He has a daughter from another marriage, and I just have this really vivid memory of him tucking us into bed. He'd read us a story and it was just a really sweet moment, and that was actually the first time I had called him dad. And yeah, from then on, our whole relationship just kind of changed, because I think even himself, he was a little bit cautious of stepping on toes, and he didn't want to fulfill a role that maybe perhaps I wasn't ready for him to fulfill. But when that, I suppose, floodgate opened, he really did step up, and he's been through every single monumental moment of my life with me, like my graduations, marriages, weddings, everything along those ways. He's always been by my side, and I'm really grateful to him. I would say that he's quite a sarcastic and thick-skinned individual. I've never ever seen him lose his temper with anyone, be mean per se to anyone at all. But growing up, he would always, crack jokes and really help me in a way to build thicker skin, especially when you're going through changes and everything. And he really helped me just to deal with that in a way. And now I know that any issues that I approach, I definitely approach them with a much more calm demeanor, just like him. I had been getting ready in a way to become a lawyer, so that's all I wanted to do growing up. A year before my time to actually approach universities for law, I decided to completely change and go into the creative field instead. And while my mum was, of course, disappointed in a way, because she had been set on me being a lawyer and it's something that I'd wanted to do for a really long time, he genuinely came across so kind, and he was like, look, it's your own life and we're not going to force you into doing anything. And I think he really stepped in and helped my mum understand the situation as well. I don't think I would be here without him and his support. And of course, Father's Day is coming up as well. So I've pre-planned a load of different things for him to do, his favorite activities. I got organized for my sisters to just gather together, get them all to write little sweet messages to him, and just to really, for us to be able to show how much we appreciate him and all the things he does for us. Dad, I love you very much. I miss you, and I wish I get to see you a lot more often than I do. I'm so grateful for everything that you have done for me, and thank you so much for loving me as if I was your own blood.
So I'm Raja, I'm the marketing manager here at Lazy Me Out. I grew up in Lahore in Pakistan, and I done my bachelor's of computer science from there. Then my dad been asking me to do my master's. He's like, if you study a bit more, get some master's and PhD is going to help you in terms of in your jobs and this. And I always telling dad, technical skills are much more than the degree and this. And then in 2023, he finally convinced me to do my master's. So that's why I ended up coming in London and finishing my master's. Whenever something came in my head, I want to do it, I will do it. I think that's the thing I got from him, because whenever he made a decision of doing something, he will do it. So I feel like that's I get from my dad. And if I make a decision of doing something, I will do it. Doesn't matter how long it takes. He used to give me an example. For example, if you're driving a car and if you got an accident, but if you have a license, you can go through with it, get away with it. But if you don't have a license, you can't get away from it. He left this dream in the way, and he wanted me to now finish his dream too. He's the reason why I'm here. Again, when I'm coming over here, I don't have him to call. If I need something, be like, hey dad, can you do it for me? But can you sort this out for me? Can you do this? Even though he's over there still asking me, how can I help you? Or if you need anything, just let me know. Still, his presence, I do miss. My plan was something else, to continue more my work than in my studies. And when he asked me and he convinced me, when I was leaving my country, the last hug to him, that was a bit kind of emotional side. I feel very happy, and I feel very proud, and I feel be honored to be his son. That's how I feel. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for always being kind. Thank you for sometimes being strict as well, because we need some kind of a strictness as well. And thank you for always being there for me.
Oh my god, that was so close.
Okay.